Once upon a time, there was a young boy who went to his father and said, "Father, what is the value of life?" And the father said to his son, "Son, I want you to take this stone and I want you to take it to a market. And when anybody asks you the price, I want you to put up two fingers and say nothing." And so the young boy took the stone to a market, and the market seller asked him, "How much do you want that rock for?" And the boy put up two fingers and said nothing. And the market seller said, "Okay, I'll give you $2. And the boy ran home to his father and said, "Father, Father, the market seller offered me $2. And the father said to his son, "Son, I want you to take this rock now to a museum. And when they ask you how much you want for it, I want you to put up two fingers and say nothing." So the son took it to a museum, and the owner of the museum said, "How much do you want the rock for?" And the boy put up two fingers and said nothing. And the owner of the museum said, "Okay, I'll give you 200,000. And the boy ran home to his father and said, "Daddy, Daddy, the owner offered me 200,000. And the father said, "That's great, son. Now I want you to take the rock to one more location. I want you to take it to a precious stone store. And when they ask you how much do you want for it, I want you to put up two fingers and say nothing." And the boy took the rock to a precious stone store. And the owner looked at it and said, "Where did you find this rock?" The boy said nothing. The owner said, "This is such a precious rock. This is one of a kind, a rare antique." He said, "There is no value I can place on it that will ever amount to how much it's worth." And the boy ran home to his father and said, "Daddy, Daddy, the owner couldn't place a value on this rock because it's so precious that there can be no value ever placed on it that would even come close." And the father said to his son, "Son, now do you see the value of life? Now do you see what life really is?" He said, it doesn't matter, son, where you come from, what area you live in, what house you live in, what clothes you wear, what car you drive." He said, "See, son, you can live your whole life thinking that you're just a $2 rock. Or you can live your life thinking you are a precious stone where there's no value that can ever be placed on what you possess." He said, "Son, I want you to get that the value of life isn't your surname or what family you come from. It's where you choose to place yourself, the people you surround yourself with, and how you choose to carry yourself." Now, isn't that such a beautiful story? And why do I share this story with you? To my brothers and sisters that are watching this video, Right now, we're in the midst of a so-called mental health epidemic. We love to classify it as mental illness, where suicide and depression is on the rise. However, I choose to never place that stigma on it. I never choose to place that stigma on people going through it. Yes, we supposedly are going through this epidemic. However, let me make one point clear, my brothers and sisters, whoever is watching this and whoever may be going through these dark times, it isn't an illness. It isn't anything to be ashamed of, because I'll tell you this, depression and questioning the value of life isn't an illness. It's just simply your thought patterns that need to be rewired. It's just simply negative thought patterns that are making you focus on what isn't there in your life instead of allowing you to see the positives in your life. So it's just a matter of shifting these negative thought patterns and replacing them with positive, empowering thought patterns. And I chose this story in particular because if there's one thing that I can say that leads to depression and suicide, is there's so many people out there that are thinking, you know what, Chris, I'm nothing. I'm nothing special. I'm just a $2 rock. And I have nothing to offer this world. I'm not a special rock with a special purpose. And to my brothers and sisters that are thinking that, please hear my words. You are never a $2 rock. Hear me. You are so special. And you have something so beautiful to offer this world, so important. If you're thinking, Chris, how can you say this? I've been through depression and suicide. And for a long time, I thought I was a $2 rock. And for a long time, I thought I had nothing to offer this world. That was until a healer, a beautiful manga day, told me, you have a gift of speaking, Chris. You have something so special to offer the world. So that's what I do. I use my speaking, a life speaker. I use my life experiences and I tie it in with stories to deliver life-changing messages. My speaking is all about rewiring the mindset. My speaking is all about how can you reprogram the mindset to overcome those tough times, how to hang in during those tough times. So, if your question is, okay, Chris, how do I overcome the tough times? How do I come to believe I'm a precious stone instead of believing I'm a $2 rock? How do I overcome this? So let me share with you. This is how you overcome it. So the first thing is respect yourself. I see so many people, I hear so many people say, you know what, Chris, I'm nothing special, I'm worthless, I'm not enough, I'm pathetic. So many people I see never respect themselves. Give yourself permission to respect yourself. Give yourself permission to be great. So, how do you respect yourself? So, first start, respect yourself and never sell yourself short. And how you achieve this is you change your words you say to yourself. The stories we speak to ourselves dictates the reality we live in. Our reality is a reflection of the stories we keep telling ourselves. So, every morning and every night, speak positive, empowering words to yourself. Speak powerful words to yourself like, I am great. I am a champion. I am unique. I am perfect just the way I am. I am powerful beyond measure. Use positive, empowering words to yourself. And repeat that to yourself on a daily basis, morning and night. And do it for about 30 days, just as a start. Why? Because this will condition your mind to automatically speak positive words to yourself. Because you want to reprogram the mindset to automatically go down the path of speaking positive words to yourself instead of negative words. So when you make this a habit, speaking positive words to yourself, morning and night, on a daily basis, it will become automatic by nature. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is, realize that you are unique. Realize that you are something special. Realize that it doesn't matter even if someone can do what you supposedly can do. Because people will always attempt to say, oh, I can do what you can do. Yeah, people say that. However, people will never have what you have. People will never have your heart to be able to be like you. So instead of comparing yourself to someone else and telling yourself, oh man, I wish I'm like that person, never be like someone else. Never attempt to be someone else. Only attempt to be you, because only you is the best person you can be. You can never be anybody else. So quit comparing yourself to someone else. You were you were put on this earth to be you. So just be you. And show the world that unique gift that only you possess. Believe me when I say this, no one else can do what you do. So quit comparing yourself to others and thinking everybody else can be like you, because they can't. Only you can be you. So be you instead of someone else. Surround yourself with positive people. Surround yourself with positive, empowering people that see the diamond in you. Instead of surrounding yourself with people that choose to only see you as a $2 rock. Change who you surround yourself with. Surround yourself with positive, empowering people that see the diamond in you. And then when you see the diamond in you, you can then go see the diamond in other people and empower them like the people that have empowered you. So change who you surround yourself with. If they're negative, toxic people who don't see your greatness, then change who you hang out with and surround yourself with positive, empowering people that do see your greatness. And lastly, choose carefully where you choose to place yourself. You can choose to place yourself in a marketplace. Or you can choose to place yourself in a precious stone store. So always place yourself in a position that best serves you. And always place yourself in a position that reflects who you are, which is a precious, precious diamond. Never place yourself in a position where you ain't respected, where people don't recognize your unique gifts. Place yourself in a position that benefits you. And lastly, Carry yourself like the precious diamond you are. You are so, so precious. So, to my brothers and sisters that are watching this, that are maybe going through tough times, there you have it. There you have the tips on how you can choose to be that diamond. And if you really, really like this video, I'm intending to start meetup groups where I'm going to teach people more mindset stuff. On top of what I've talked about just now, I'm going to talk about more mindset stuff. Because I want to empower you with the mindset on how to handle tough times in life. So if you liked what you heard, as always, please share this with anybody who needs it, because you just never know who may need your light. And as you know, I'm a speaker, a live speaker. However, I'll be sharing what I know through these meetup groups. So, end of the month, I'm intending to start meetup groups so I can share more of this stuff. Why am I doing the meetup groups? Because all the stuff I teach, all the mindset stuff I talk about in here, isn't something that can just be done in one night. Isn't something you can go into a room one night and come out with this stuff. It takes time. It takes practice. And there's so much more stuff I can talk about. So, if you truly, truly want to empower yourself, if you truly want to master the mind so that you can handle anything in life, then let me know that you want to come to my meetups that I'm going to run at the end of this month, and I'll tell you where it is. And I will equip you with the tools you need to handle life. So, as always, thank you for listening, my friends. And I hope you got a lot out of this. Now, I leave you with this question. Are you choosing to walk around like a $2 stone? Or are you choosing to believe you're a precious, precious diamond where no value can ever be placed on you? What choice are you choosing to make? Thank you so much. Big love.